the space bar to go through. So here I am. I made it back. And what's interesting is that this is going to be my first, well, I would say my second stream, but my first real stream, I guess, where I considered that I used to stream on Twitch. I'm not really interested in streaming on Twitch anymore. I did that for like 3 years. And it just seemed very fruitless. You know, so I guess if I'm going to start streaming again on a more regular basis, I would prefer to stream doing something that, you know, I want to try a different platform and focus my attention there. Just mainly because, like, I don't know, maybe it's way better to stream on YouTube. Who knows? But I'm here, so I guess we'll just get into it. Dear Stargazer, I had some leftover pickles from the last order from the inn, and I thought I'd send them away. Well, that's cool. I mean, I love me some pickles. It's just too bad I can't eat them with all my digestive diseases. You know, because I'll sit there and my mouth will start to water. You'd be like, nope, can't do that. I don't remember finding a flow battery. Humans used to use these powers, this power, to power all sorts of things. There's this old door under the waterfall that I've been trying to open. It's just a little ways past the shrine we first met at. I've tried all sorts of things to get it open. Maybe the battery could be the key. Why don't you give it a try? This place used to belong to your people, after all. You really should be the first one to check it out. Ancient thing. It's unclear what this thing is meant to be, but it sure looks important, and ancients may be someone who will know what it does. What is it? Excuse me. It looks like a scroll. An ancient scroll. So, like, the last time I was here, I set up my little bouncing balloony thingies. Wow. Those things are cool. I like them a lot. I think I'm going to have to spend some time and figure out exactly, like, how I want to use them. Because, like, check it out. I can go on top of my roof. Well, if I can make it, right? Like, Well, I was talking about in one of my other streams where I wanted to make, like, a game out of it. Yeah. Ta-da! Oh, I'm on top of my house. There you go. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. So I'm trying to think, what was I doing last time when I played? I think I was setting up multiple, like, of these stations here. Crafting bars so that I can craft my copper bars. I can craft, what else? I was going to do something else. More copper bars. Okay. I needed iron bars for something. Do I have iron ore? No, I probably don't because I don't have, I think, a high enough axe for iron ore. Or pick. Pickaxe. Yeah, that works. Pickaxe. So, I guess one of the things you'll learn about me as a streamer is I'm an open book. I share everything about my life for the most part, and I don't mind talking about just about anything. But you will hear me talk about my medical issues quite a bit because they're all consuming, unfortunately. And they're pretty severe. Like, I have a rare digestive disease, less than 4% of the population has. And I have about a half a dozen other diseases besides that. And it makes my life a living hell, really. It really does. You know, so sometimes you'll be hearing me talk about it. You may hear me talk about it a lot. I'm not going to, you know, gauge or bridle myself. So you'll just, I guess, have to bear with me if you don't like it. And if you don't like it, don't watch. I mean, you know, that's the thing, too. I primarily stream for myself. I've never really been successful streaming. So I like watching my videos. It's kind of comforting for some reason, you know, and I kind of glad, you know, in a lot of ways that I'm getting back into it because I enjoyed it quite a bit. So I just upgraded from the makeshift equipment for my axe and my pickaxe. So that's nice. So I should be now able to break up bigger rocks. Let's find out. What up? Whoa! Nope. Ah. So that one's probably going to be a fine pickaxe versus just a copper pickaxe. I also recently figured out how to modify my fence line. Check this out. You can just pick this thing up like, bloop, or something like that. Pick up the cabin fence line. Oh. So then I can scroll through. I got 10 fences. Where did I get 10 fences from? But, yeah, so and I also bought a bunch of different claims. Like, as an example, I own now all the claims around my house. And I'm working on trying to... Feels like I should be able to... There we go. So, one of the other things I like about streaming on YouTube is the fact that I can crank up the bitrate to like almost, I don't know, a little over about 2.5 times what you can do on Twitch. You know, because I mean, the reality is YouTube is considerably larger. Or at least they have more money. Oh! Oh, wow, that was not cool. My son got this new microphone, and I went to open the window on his side because it's really hot in here. And whacked the tip of my finger on his new microphone stand, man. It hurt. Anyway. What do I really want to do right now? I think I want to get into farming a little more. That would be nice. Get some farming done. One of the cool things about farming that I've really enjoyed is this mechanic here. Like, you use the hoe, and it scrapes off the dirt into a plot, right? And it's just, I don't know, like, they got a lot of things in this game that are kind of gratifying, right? Like when I played World of Warcraft a lot, I was a farmer. That's solely what I did, is farm, right? And when I mine a node in this game versus in, or for that matter, fish, or for that matter, what else is the other thing? This right here, gardening. You know, it's more gratifying. It feels more meaningful. I don't know. It's just they've done a really good job of making it really neat. And this is just the beta, right? So like, my desire, unless, you know what I mean, you know, I get to more of the end game content, and it just sort of kind of like, just kind of like sucks. Which I don't really think that matters, right? Because the reason I play it is because I'm trying to relax. You know, I'm trying to find my space where I'm more zen versus stressed out, right? With all my medical issues, it makes it real hard for me, personally, to participate in really much anything with any real, not consistency. I mean, sometimes consistency. I mean, consistency plays a part, but it's more about how capable I am, right? Like, I have a lot of severe limitations in my life, and it makes my life really difficult. So, playing stressful games adds to that misery. So I'm trying to get into a more relaxed gaming style. Like, my intention, I think, for this channel is to, I mean, I guess in an offbeat kind of way, I guess, or not necessarily a direct way, is to highlight games that are relaxing as much as I can. You know what I mean? And obviously, I'll probably play some stressful games because I have a competitive nature and all that fun stuff, but... So look at that. I guess these little water droplets... See, I put down some fertilizer, some hydro grow or something like that, and there's water droplets on almost every one of these panels. Or plots. Alright, so what are these? Oh, cotton. He's just like, and he just chucks them. That's pretty good. I like it. Ha! Wow. Do I got any more seeds? I seriously need to go to the store and just like start buying seeds. Like in Stardew Valley, like, you know, I was a big farmer, right? Like, but here I'm more about the fishing and the farming, and like I got all kinds of stuff in my storage bins. Even the watering is kind of gratifying as a do 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 ding. I dig it. So I'm actually feeling better. You know, I was feeling pretty rough earlier today. So I'm pretty grateful for that. I mean, and I say better as, and I'm not feeling as, you know, much as bad as I was, right? Like, very rarely do I ever feel okay, but I definitely feel better than I did, which is important for me because it allows me to, I don't, enjoy life a little more. So here's the inside of my house. It's nothing special. I think I want to get some more lights going, you know, and do some more stuff. I mean, it's very generic. My little fishy. Hey, fishy, 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 fishy. And I got some mushrooms and like, I mean, so it's funny, they put these like things together and I was gifted this wardrobe. I think it's a wardrobe or a closet or whatever. And it looks like all ragtag, you know, it's like makeshifted out of spoons and stuff. So I can't place this because I don't own enough crafting rights. So I need to get more crafting rights. And the problem is the crafting rights are like 500 a pop, right? But that's okay. I have so much stuff to sell, really. Awesome, I got worms now. 16 gold, 15 gold. Looks like it's that one. That one's the winner. And that one's the second runner-up. Brush-tailed dragonfly. I think Anui wanted a brush-tailed dragonfly. And I gotta get my bearings. I'm feeling a little lost at the moment. Prove your generosity. So how do you fulfill a player's request? Like, that I'm not too understanding of. Like, I'm kind of piecing together the game. Featured content. Alderwood couch. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Ooh, tomatoes. And it looks like eggplant. No, beans. Of course, beans are purple. I think the reality is I need to make some money. So it looks like we're just gonna go do some farming. The way I make money in this game is I fish. I'm a big fisher. Yeah. You know, which is fine. You know, I mean, there's so many other things you can do in this game. I mean, you can do, like, all the, you know, like, community quests that are out there. I mean, I don't remember if they give you any money or anything, but... Well, let's see. What is my foraging at? Gardening? No. Like, how much are seeds? Let's go check that out first so that I can get into farming a little more. Because that could become a cash crop. You know, if I can just get into that, like, I can start making money while I'm doing other things like fishing, too. Like, it looks really clear in the game. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe my eyeballs are working a little better right now. The question is where would they sell seeds? I would probably think at the general store. Here we go, carrot seeds. $15 a pop. What I am surprised is that they don't have... I don't see a way of stack buying. Days till harvest? 5 potato seeds? Cotton seeds, tomatoes, 4. Value, wait. Cost 25 gold, but the value is 12? How does that work? So, is there any money to be made in actually, like, planting and growing food? Huh. So the reality is it's almost like you don't want to grow anything, you have to buy. So that's kind of disappointing. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, maybe it's too easy to make money farming. You know, everybody would be rich because you'd have massive farms. I guess I kind of get it. I mean, you know, maybe they don't want to pigeonhole the game into farming or growing. You know, farming, yeah, farming, right? Farming, yeah. I interchanged the word farming because you use it for, like, World of Warcraft to go out and collect things. It's called farming. But, do I have the battery with me? And where would I find seeds for vegetables and such out in the wild? Still haven't figured that out. I do want to upgrade my bow, and I need to start using it more. So I guess that's a big thing, huh? You know, do I want to go with standard arrows or I want to go with the makeshift arrows? Let's burn through the makeshift. And then I'll get my standard arrows, and I'll start using them. I mean, I'll get done with the makeshift, and then I'll get into my standards. What is that? Tiered fruit basket. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Kenyatta, I thought, wanted a praying mantis, but... Oh, that reminds me. I need to go buy smoke bombs for bug farming. See how gratifying that is? Whack, whack, whack. So it doesn't look like it yields anything extra. Oh, look at that. I can get the bigger ones. That's cool. Oh, that was silver. I thought it was stone. Oh, starting to get really tired for some reason. I have extreme fatigue issues. I'd almost want to classify myself as somebody has what do they call that? I can't remember. Something fatigue syndrome. Chronic fatigue syndrome. What was I doing? My brain is kind of scattered right now. I'm having a hard time thinking. Smoke bombs. Wow, that's taking way too long. Why am I like spacing out? Oh, it's so bright. There was these special smoke bombs, hydrate fertilizer, 40 gold for 20. Let's buy a pack of that, man. Damn. Spicy pepper seeds. I almost getting the feeling like I'm hungry. Like, and I just got done eating like an hour ago. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw it on, like, I would say, I don't know, like, what? 30 of them? That seems like a reasonable number. I'm kind of eager to get a new office chair. Basically, I'm sitting on a dining room chair. You know, it's like a hard bottom surface because my hips, I have like pelvic floor dysfunctions, and when I sit on soft things, ooh, fishing notes. We did that last time. I'll do it. Haha. When I sit on soft things, it displaces my hips and it makes my pelvic floor like ridiculously painful. Like to the point where it feels like somebody's stabbing me. Like I'm kind of twisting the knife. Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking like perfect catch. I'm like wondering what would happen. Like, yeah, it's not like the trunk's gonna swim away or fight me. Hmm. Yeah, they did a good job with this game. I'm looking forward to them coming up with a the final release, like the 1.0. I'm gonna walk for a minute. Like my eyes are getting like I'm getting like motion sickness or something. So weird. I've been staring at computers for over 40 years, and you know now I get like light motion sickness when I look at them. So that's fun. That's cool that they glow. Wild garlic. Ooh, let's start doing our hunting thing. All right. Yep. Rock on. There's a fur. I need to get to level 6 on basically, well, I would say level 8 on all of my professions. So I have to start making sure I'm collecting all my herbs and mining all my nodes and fishing all the holes. Because I'll get in a rut, I guess, of just mining. Not mining, but fishing. Because it's my favorite thing to do here. You know, and the reality is I don't even like fishing in reality, in real life. I don't like it at all. Oh, look at that. I gotta go sell stuff. Do I have tree seeds to plant? I have some carrot seeds. Do you get carrot seeds when you pull carrots out of the ground?
No, yeah.
I was thinking in the game, sweetheart, but thank you. Ooh, hold on a sec. Boop. Yeah, I'm pretty hot in here. Alright, honey, be safe, please. I can't pick it up. Mm-hmm. Yep. Completely full.
Chest.
Yeah, I need to go sell is what I need to do. This is a really cool game. I think you'd like it. I've been trying to get my wife to play a video game with me for probably the better part of like 30 years. Well, I don't want to kill it because I don't have any way of carrying what's there. Yeah, I was looking at this outfit that they had available. It was basically like this Chinese like hat, you know, where I call it Chinese because I don't know what to call it, but you know, it's from an Oriental hat, and where it kind of goes up into a point and then it flares out around the edge. Like, you ever play the game Mortal Kombat, right? And then Raiden, he has that like basically it looks like an upside down like walk, but it's got a point on it instead of a rounded top. Almost looks like a vase of sorts. I don't know. I can't quite think of the right word. Look at Zeki there, man. He's just happy as can be. Boop 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 boop. And he left his little replacement here. Hey, how you doing? Oh, pull for a lucky. Oh, I don't have any room. What I need to do is save up some money. Like I think I'll take like 5,000 gold. Um, I just don't know what to sell. How about this? Let's eat the onions. We'll eat the carrots. And we'll eat the pickles. Nom 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 nom. What is this? Number 8. Makeshift bucket planter? It's placeable. Oh, it hangs. Like I think I can sell this. And I'll sell the fishy. Sell the stack. I don't know. I thought there was only one of them. I want to keep the emerald carpet moss. I want to keep the fur. I want to keep the ceramic. I want to get rid of this fish. And I can sell the stone. I'm okay with that. And yeah, I'll ditch the flowers. I mean, should I just sell the makeshift arrows? No, I'll hold on to them. I think I'm legitimately hungry. Like, what the heck? So they made a comment in the game that it's brighter out at night than it is during the day, and the reason is because the dual moons, like the moon there, you see it between the clouds, and then there's one right there next to my head. So there's one here on my head, and then there's one over here. And the dual moons make it brighter out at night. You know what would be awesome? Is if they did like some kind of an astronomy thing with the game. Like that's what I'm thinking, man. Astronomy like in this game would be kind of cool. Like you could do, I don't know. I mean, like even if they made it so that like you had a telescope and you could look at different like stars and stuff. Like it would be kind of a cool thing, I think. What am I doing? I went and sold stuff. I should probably go back home and get rid of what I have in my hands. I wanted to pick up a I only have 342 gold though. Feel tired. Like, I get this extreme exhaustion. Like, I don't know if anybody else gets it, but it's so bad sometimes, it's difficult to want to even sit up. Like, if it, basically from my belly button, well, I would say probably from my upper rib cage all the way down to my legs are just depleted of energy. And it's hard to just sit, you know, without, so I have a hard time holding myself up under my own power. All right, so we get rid of the ceramics, we get rid of the silver ore. Since I don't have the money for this, we can just put that in inventory. Ditch the copper. Copper bars. Yeah, get rid of the moss. Get rid of this. The harvest boost fertilizer. Let's go ahead and use that. And then I'll throw down a couple more seeds while I'm at it. So harvest boost. So it looks like they're all actually, like, I don't know what the difference is. Okay, let's just pick one, right? Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go bloop, 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 bloop. And then... Now, the real question is can you apply more than one soil amendment? Okay, so now here's the thing. I thought I saw, like... Man, I'm looking at the quality of the stream. Like, I bumped it up from, it's up from 6,000 to, like, 15. Yeah, a little over 15. Man, it looks a lot better than it did at YouTube. So I got quality boost. Weed prevention. Like, I don't know where the weed prevention's coming in. I thought it was just a boosting fertilizer. Or do I need weed prevention? Or did I already put weed prevention in those couple of squares there in the middle? Aha! My brain is really running slow today. But it's not unexpected. So I'm going to put these in here. So now our backpack inventory is pretty clean. And we can go out and farm. I wonder if I should just, unable to connect, please try again. Were they busy? Like... I've hit the invisible wall. No, I've noticed that. It's been doing that. Like, it acts like it's wigging out and it won't let me go through. Ooh. I would have to say the one thing I did enjoy about Twitch is it told me... Oh. Well, look at that. Apparently, my streaming software has a timer. Well, that's good. That makes sense. That works. Because that's what I was going to talk about, is that on Twitch, they, like, tell you how long you're streaming for. Which is kind of important, right? Because, like, with my limited access to the computer and how long I can stream for, I'd like to know kind of how long my streams are. Look at how pretty it is, man. It's just so chill. I'm really grateful I found this game, because it was a lot like a game that I wanted to play, well, make. I wanted to make a game that was about fishing. And it's really nice that I found it. Oh, I could have put that planter in my storage. Where am I going? That's something I want to get. I want to get a glider. I think a glider would be nice. A lot of people don't know this, but I was a hang glider pilot for 30 years. Until I got sick. So let's see, hold on. Like, I started when I was around 13. No, 11. And then I flew with my dad on the weekends, and pretty much up until like the last 6, well, I'd say, yeah, last 6 years. You know, when my sickness hit D-Day. So I I pretty much flew all the time. Like I think it was like almost, well, I would say it wasn't all the time. Like it was, we go in fits and spurts, but it was about, well, in its prime, it was every weekend, like every Saturday. Where am I going? Oh, the waterfall. They wanted me to go to the waterfall and use this ancient thingy. Yeah, they did a good job. Quest updated. Enter the ruins. Nice. So I figured out where the auto walk option was. I bound it to tab. It's not the greatest place for it. Like I would rather it be on Q, but they have a QE cycling. If you look at my bottom right here on the 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, I can cycle through my different items with Q and E. Inspect. A bowl with rust at the bottom. The inspection has been worn away by time. The inscription has been worn away by time. The strange writing says, knowledge grows the mind even in times of strife. To enter here, you must supply that which grows life. To enter here, you must supply that which grows life. Water? Where's my water? Do I not have any? No, I got water. That which grows life. That which grows life. What grows life? How about... Bingo! Booyah! Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to make myself a grilled ham and cheese, man. With a little bit of... Just a pinch of oregano and a pinch of thyme. Oh, that would be good. A little bit of Gouda, you know, like one slice of Gouda, maybe maybe two, possibly like you know, instead of the second slice of Gouda, go with a slice of provolone. Oh, if I had some Havarti, oh, now we're talking. This chamber was added for your protection. Do not give up your faith. The king shall free us when it is safe, and our people will roam the land again. Okay. I'm a little confused. What's the next step? Oh, here we go. No? I thought for some reason that was like a walkway down. Bonsai, Daniel-san, bonsai! That was a good movie. It was. It was such a childhood iconic movie. So was Goonies. Oh.
I'm always here to help.
I'm finding it difficult to talk, so I'm probably not going to ramble as much. I also find that like stressful situations or stress And I'm not sure if you know this, but stress can be either positive or negative. Like, you can have stress from positive events on your body, and you can have stress from negative events on your body. And stress either way wears down my body. Like, it depletes me somehow. And then on top of that, it forces, like, it causes my body to, like, kind of lock up and, basically triggers a lot of my medical conditions. Can you actually read the carvings on the walls? Yes. This is ancient human writing. Actually, no, that makes perfect sense. You're a human. Of course you can read your own language. You scout ahead, Helka and I, Hekla, and I will survey this room, see what we can learn. Like, she wants some kind of lily for her partner. It was like a water lily or something. I don't know. Like down here, you can find out what they want to give, or like what their specialty wants are. Ooh, that was weird. Just had a popping in my abdomen. Ah, okay, another movement of weirdness. I have a rare digestive disease that less than 4% of the population has.
Huh?
Anyways, I was talking about the stress. Apparently, because I must be excited about streaming on YouTube or something, because I'm getting lightheaded, and I'm starting to get triggered on my medical issues because it's something new, it's exciting to a degree. I'm not sure why. I mean, because it's not like streaming on YouTube is any different than streaming on Twitch. I mean, for the most part, right? I mean, if you're not going to get your videos looked at anywhere, I mean, I guess you could, why not go with the biggest platform, huh? At least then you can know you've been rejected by like a bigger group of people. I'm actually a pretty good person. I think if people take the time to get to know me, I think they would find, qualities about me that they appreciate. I wouldn't try to navigate the area without a glider. Oh, is this where I get gliders? Dope. Najuma, about the building you won. Najuma. I haven't even heard Najuma's name. She ran. Okay, that's why, because she's in Bahari Bay. Oh, I'm getting a bit lightheaded. So, okay, truth be told, like, you'll become aware of when I go through my issues, right? Like, and it's going to be spilled all over the internet, so to speak. And like I said, I'm an open book. I don't really care. I don't really worry about like those kinds of things. I don't. So you'll be aware of when I go through issues and stuff, and just as an FYI, really.
Would you like to communicate?
What is with the popping in the abdomen, man? It's weird. I'll be sitting there, it goes, and it's like, wait a minute, that's not a noise your abdomen's supposed to make. I'm getting wore out. How long have I been streaming? 45 minutes? That's probably why. Usually I'm good for the first 30. The last 30, I'm a little wore out. No, it really depends on things that are going on, but on average, I burn out pretty quickly. It's quite, well, demoralizing, really. I had a full life, and now I've been, basically stripped down to, like, I can only sit in these chairs for a limited amount of time. I can only stand for a limited amount of time, like 30 minutes would be the top end, where I would say 15, really. Like, I don't like just, and I say standing, like standing in one place. Now, I can walk more than I can stand, while I'm on my feet. And it's good for my peripheral artery disease, so like I don't mind walking, but the reality is, give me a second. Things are kind of shifting in my abdomen. But yeah, I can't, like, and I can only go for short walks. you know, and I can only, like I said, it's going to stand and all that, and but you know, there's quite a few limitations to my life. Like I basically lost my entire life. Like I went down to like 5% of what I was capable of doing when I wasn't sick. Is it Hecla? I want to say Helk, Helk, Heck. Probably Hecla. Maybe I'll do like a Google search and like be like, you see what? I've been told looking over I've been told looking overly fatty is a bad thing, but I can't understand why. Fat protects the biological entities of starvation and cold. Why would that be considered unattractive? I get what they're saying, but that's not what the concern is there with, you know, weight, right? Like, you're putting a lot of extra stress on your body by having extra weight. It's not necessarily like if you're heavy and you're healthy, that's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're heavy and unhealthy, that's a problem. And that's hard to distinguish between the two, right? Ancient tome. Oh, all right. I often ponder why this temple was built here. Of all places, I believe I finally found my answer. Flow, in its raw form, is so powerful, and here it has combined with the water. Together, they have evolved into something else. I have to study it more to get better answers. EW. Oh. Yeah, I'm reaching my top end. Is there another tome on the other side? And I can't climb this stuff. Yeah, it's like wall. Like, I can scale cliff sides, but I can't climb walls. That are waist high, by the way. Yeah, see? Whoopsie daisy. Wait a minute, where did I go? I was teleported all the way, like, back to... Whoa, what the... I was teleported to the other room when I tried to climb the wall. My son's back from work. Was I supposed to stay in there for some reason? Talk to Najuma and Bahari Bay. Okay, so that was the whole thing. Talk to her. She says go to Bahari Bay. I go to Bahari Bay, I get a glider, and then I move on. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited. I want to get my glider. What would even be cool, like, see, World of Warcraft, they did something kind of interesting, like their flight dynamic, called dynamic flying, or mount flying. And the dynamic mount flying is actually really nice. It mimics how you would technically fly in a hang glider. Alright, hold on a second. My abdomen's cramping. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the glider right now, unfortunately. I'm going to have to, like, revisit this later. But, oh well. It's one of the things I'm learning to deal with my medical conditions. Like, I just do not have the capability to push myself. Whereas when I wasn't sick, right? Like, I could push myself to pretty much the ends of the earth without suffering any consequences. Now it's like my whole world implodes, you know? So it's like I have to do what I can to respect my body as best that I can because, you know, it's, you know, it gets legitimately terrifying. Like, I have night terrors and everything because of how bad it gets. Oh, cool. Didn't realize, like, maybe I'll get a seed. No? Alright. We got any water? Like, that's surprising. Didn't I just get done watering these things? So you can water them multiple times. Like, I wonder how long it lasts. I'm out of water. Let's go get some water. Yeah. Yes. So I can rearrange these in a line so that I can bounce on them as I go get my water, so I can do my watering faster. Yeah. Boing. Boing.
It's like a fun game.
It's a really cool game. I'm really enjoying it. It's nice, it's peaceful, it's chill. I don't get stressed out. Want to mangle somebody on League. And I didn't get to do any fishing either, man. Come on. Yeehaw! Yow! What was I gonna do? Oh, essentially log off. So the way that it works with my streaming schedules and stuff is I don't have one. It's all about basically whatever I can do when I can do it when I feel like I want to do it. So it could be at 12 o'clock at night. It could be, 2 in the afternoon. It could be 6 days from now. It could be tomorrow. I'm usually pretty regular, though. I like to try and stream a little bit daily. Because it gives me something to break up my day, right? Like, I eat, I'll take the dog for a walk, you know what I mean? I'll go do something else, I'll stream. It just gives me something to do because it's like, with all the limitations, there isn't a whole lot that I can do. So, anyways, hopefully you have yourself a wonderful afternoon or night or evening or whatever time it is, wherever you're at. And we'll see you again soon.